In this video, I'm going to show you a few different ways to install and use ComfyUI. Now, for this first one, running ComfyUI locally on your own PC. If you've got a GPU with at least 8 gigs of VRAM, you should be good to go. This is a much easier way to install ComfyUI. Instead of messing around with zip files and command scripts, this installs just like any other software and comes with the manager already built in. Open your browser and type comfy.org, just like I'm doing here. If you are on Windows, click on Download for Windows and the download will start. Once it is finished, open the file to install it. It will ask you to select a destination folder. Make sure to choose a folder on a drive where you have plenty of free space. AI models take up a massive amount of room, so you want to ensure you have enough storage to download big models in the future. Click Install. Now you'll need to choose your hardware setup. I have an NVIDIA card, so I'll be selecting NVIDIA CUDA. If your computer has an AMD GPU, select the AMD ROCm option instead. There is also a CPU mode if you don't have a dedicated graphics card, but keep in mind your generation times will be extremely slow. As for the manual install button, you can just skip that unless you are an advanced user. Just proceed by clicking Next and let it install. It will take a little bit of time. Once it is done, ComfyUI will open. You can now see the templates and the standard interface. Notice the Extensions button at the top. This is the newer, built-in version of what used to be called the Manager. You can use this menu to easily install custom nodes, missing models, and everything else you might need. Once the installation is finished, just head over to your desktop. You can find the shortcut right on your desktop. Just double-click it to open ComfyUI. If you don't see it on your desktop for some reason, you can always just search for it in your Start menu. You can also use the ComfyUI portable version, which is the most common method. Since it's portable, everything is packed into one folder. You don't have to formally install anything to your PC. Just extract it and you're ready to go. First, open your browser and search for the ComfyUI GitHub page. Once you're there, scroll down to the installation section and click on the direct link to download. Or you can also just use the link in the description below. It'll take you to a page where you'll see Download ComfyUI Portable. Click that to start the download. Right below that, you'll also see a link for 7-zip. Go ahead and click that, stick with the default version, and hit download. Once you've got both files, just install 7-zip and we'll be ready for the next step. Now, head over to wherever you downloaded the file. It usually goes to your C drive user folder, but I actually saved mine to my E drive. ComfyUI needs a ton of storage for these big models, so I like to keep it on a separate drive where I have way more space. That way, I can dedicate the whole E drive just to ComfyUI without worrying about running out of room. Once you find that ComfyUI zip file we just downloaded, right-click the ComfyUI portable zip file and select Show More Options. Hover over 7-zip and click Extract to ComfyUI Windows Portable NVIDIA. Click that. It's going to start extracting, and when it finishes, you'll have a new folder called ComfyUI Windows Portable NVIDIA. Click on that, and you will see the Run NVIDIA GPU.bat. Double-click on Run NVIDIA GPU.bat. And if everything is set up correctly, ComfyUI should pop right up in your browser. If for some reason it doesn't open or you run into any issues, just let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to help you out. Now, let's get the ComfyUI Manager. I've put the link in the description, so go ahead and click that. Scroll down until you see the section that says Installation for Portable ComfyUI version. First, go ahead and install Git. Now, if you see a bunch of options pop up during the setup, don't worry about them. Just keep clicking Next and then Install. You can just stick with the defaults. Head back to the GitHub page and right-click on Scripts, Install Manager for Portable Version.bat. Then select Save Link As. For the location, we need to save this right where your ComfyUI is installed. So, go into your ComfyUI Windows Portable NVIDIA folder. Once you see that, you know you're in the right spot. So hit Save. Now, find that file you just saved and double-click it to run the installer. When it's finished, make sure to close your ComfyUI browser window and the terminal or command prompt. Once it's installed, launching the portable version is easy. Just go to wherever you extracted the folder. For me, that's on my E drive. Open it up, and if you have an NVIDIA GPU, double-click on Run NVIDIA GPU.bat. There's also RunCPU.bat if you don't have a graphics card, but it's going to be extremely slow, and a lot of the heavier models just won't be supported at all. And that you've already got ComfyUI installed locally. First up, go ahead and update your ComfyUI and give it a quick restart. The next method is through RunPod. If you don't have a strong enough GPU to run this model, this is for you. I'm going to guide you step by step from creating your account all the way to getting the workflow ready so you can start generating videos yourself. You can search for RunPod manually or just grab the link I've dropped in the description. When you click that link, it'll take you to a page that says, "Claim your bonus." If you sign up through there, you might see a "Sign up and earn" message. This is how they reward both of us. If you sign up using a referral link, you might snag some free credits, and I get a little bonus too. So go ahead and click on Sign Up and Claim Reward. You can sign up with your Google account. It will ask you to pay at least $10 to start using it, so just add your card and make the payment. If you don't know what RunPod is, it's a cloud GPU service provider, meaning you only pay for the time you use. If you're not sure yet and don't want to pay right now, you can just create your account and add the payment later. Now that I've paid the $10, it says I can claim my reward. I'm going to claim it. After that, you'll see Welcome to RunPod, and you'll be asked a few questions, like what you plan to use it for and whether you have any experience with ComfyUI. You can answer by selecting the options, or you can just skip it. Just click Continue. I just paid $10, but after claiming the reward, I now have a balance of $15. If you sign up without using a link, you only get exactly what you pay for. All right, now that we've created our RunPod account, and I hope you went ahead and added some credits, here you can see we've got the account created, and the billing is all set up and ready to go. The next step is to create a network volume. To put it simply, a network volume is basically the same thing as your local hard drive or file explorer, but for RunPod. Since you can't use your local computer storage up there, we have to rent some space on the cloud to save our files. So any models we download, or really anything we need to save, is going to go onto this network volume. It's basically going to be our dedicated storage drive on RunPod. Here's a quick tip to save you some money on RunPod. If you're only using ComfyUI every once in a while, maybe just to test a heavy model, don't bother creating a network volume. Network volumes charge a monthly fee whether your pod is running or not. I actually learned this the hard way. I created an account, didn't touch it for 6 months, and my entire balance was just gone. So if you rarely use it, skip the volume. Just make sure to save your work before you terminate your pod, because everything gets wiped. But if you are going to use it a lot, definitely create a network volume. Without one, you have to re-download those massive models every single time you log in. The expensive GPU time you waste just waiting for downloads will end up costing you way more than the actual storage fee. To set up your storage, click on Storage, then New Network Volume. First, select your region. Now, you can technically choose any region, but it's always good to pick your own region. You get max speed, less lag, and fewer errors. For the size, 10 gigabytes costs 70 cents a month, and 100 gigabytes is $7. For now, let's just use 50 gigabytes. That's $3.50 a month. One important thing to keep in mind, we can always increase the size if we need to, like jumping from 50 to 100 gigs, but we can't shrink it back down. So it's better to start here and upgrade later if we want to. Now just go ahead and name the volume. I'm going to type in RunPod. Then just hit Create Network Volume, and boom, we're all set. We've got our volume created. Now head over to Pods and select a GPU, but also don't forget to select the network volume. Right here, you can see the price and exactly how much you'll be paying per hour to use it. I recommend always using the secure cloud because it is highly reliable. The community cloud is cheaper, but it uses shared hardware. It can suddenly disconnect or crash, and you could lose your unsaved work. And now, you'll need to pick your GPU. For this example, I'm going to go with the RTX 4090. As you can see, it gives you 24 gigabytes of RAM, 41 gigs of system RAM, and it runs for 59 cents an hour. Once you've got your GPU selected, scroll down and click on Change Template. Type ComfyUI into the search bar, and I recommend just grabbing that first option, the one with the check mark that says Latest. Next, you'll see the volume disk, which defaults to 50 gigabytes. You can think of this as your main storage drive. If you didn't create a network volume earlier, you'll be using this. But 50 gigs usually isn't enough for those large AI models. I'd recommend increasing it, depending on what you plan to download. But if you already created a network volume, you don't need to worry about this. Just select your network volume, and your files will save directly there. Now click on Deploy on Demand. You can click on the logs to watch its progress. Once it finishes setting up, click on Connect, and you will see the connection ports show up in green when they are ready. First, port 8080, which is your file browser. If you don't want to mess with terminal code, this is a super simple, clean interface. It is the easiest place to drag and drop AI models from your computer straight into your RunPod storage. And port 8888 is for JupyterLab. Think of this as your file explorer and terminal. You can go in there to create folders, manage your downloaded models, and open a terminal that functions exactly like the command prompt on your computer. And port 8188, which is for ComfyUI. When it shows a green Ready button, click on it. This will launch the ComfyUI interface directly in a new browser tab. From here, you can drag and drop any workflow template right into the window. Everything works exactly the same as if you were running ComfyUI on your own local GPU. I hope this guide made everything clear, and you feel ready to start using ComfyUI. I'll be covering a lot more on this channel, like how to download models and get them running properly in your folders. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Best of luck with your learning.